Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a couple of arrests have been made in reference to the tragedy that happened at a New York daycare center, in which a little boy had came into contact with drugs that they have now announced to be fentanyl and lost his life, where 3 other children were fighting for their lives and are recovering as we speak. Now, I already did a video on that. I'll leave it in one of the pop-ups at the end of the video. You guys can go check it out. But this is an update to it. They've arrested the owner's wife of the daycare, and a tenant that they had staying, I guess, upstairs in the daycare, where all of the drugs and stuff were found. Now, the owner, the husband, is not nowhere to be seen. So these people are locked up. They're given no bond. The video I'm about to play will give you all the details you need to know. The husband's still on the run at large. But it's a couple of things in this video I'm going to talk about. And, you know, after you watch this, we'll come back and talk about it. So I'll see you guys in a second. Check it out.
People now charged with murder after police say a baby at a daycare in the Bronx died from exposure to fentanyl. Both suspects face 11 charges, including murder, and police say they're still searching for a third person. On Friday, 1-year-old Nicolas Dominici died. 3 other children were hospitalized after they were all exposed to fentanyl. That's what the police say. Now police are investigating why the dangerous drug was at the site caring for children in the first place. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live in the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx with more. Darla.
Dave, the outrageousness of this cannot be understated. You have 4 children, ages 2, 1, and 8 months old, undergoing toxicology tests and being treated with Narcan. So quite evidently, the NYPD and the Bronx District Attorney want to hold everyone accountable, including the husband of the daycare owner, who at this time is nowhere to be found. However, 36-year-old Gray Mendez and 41-year-old Carlito Acevedo Brito have been indicted on murder and drug charges. They will not be released on bail. There is no chance of that. Sunday afternoon, they were described by the arraignment judge as reckless and a flight risk. This after this sweet little boy, 1-year-old Nicolas Dominici, died of exposure to fentanyl. This happened Friday afternoon here at the Divino Niño daycare on Morris Avenue in the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx, where investigators say they found a kilo of fentanyl and drug production equipment in the apartment of Brito, who had been renting it from Mendez for $200 a week.
She had no idea about what was in the closet. She called the cops. Would you call the cops if you know that there's fentanyl in your apartment?
Where is her husband? Is he on the run?
No comment.
Interesting response there from Mendez's attorney, considering all 3, Mendez, her husband, and Brito, are all in this country illegally. That is why they have been considered a flight risk. Also at this hour, outside of the Divino Niño daycare, there's no sign that there was ever a daycare here. The sign that was on the outside of the building is gone, but what you do see are flowers, candles, and a little toy in honor of Nicolas Dominici, who...
All right, guys, that's the news so far. They got 2 in custody and a 3rd is on the run. Now, a couple of things stood out to me in this video, and there are a couple of things that I want to talk about that weren't mentioned in this video, but I saw them on other news clips. Let me talk a little bit about these children. Besides Nicolas Dominici, the 1-year-old, may he rest in peace, that has died from this crime, there are 3 other children. One is an 8-month-old girl. The other one is a 2-year-old boy. The other child, they didn't specify his age, but he was picked up and then succumbed to symptoms on his way home from touching this fentanyl. Now, another thing that's been found out, a kilo worth of fentanyl was found in the closet upstairs in the roommate who is the cousin of the husband who's on the run. Now the wife is arrested. The cousin is arrested, who's the tenant. They also found 1 kilo press with the kilo of fentanyl. The press is used to make the drugs. And they found 2 other kilo presses inside the daycare. Now, the wife is acting like she doesn't know anything about it. I'm not believing that. Another thing is, how can I say this? The thing that bothers me is, how are they illegal immigrants and have a registered business? Like they said today, the whole business thing is taken down. I mean, the city codes, and are they even paying attention to what's going on? How do they have a business and it was illegal? Now, I know New York City is the melting pot and all of that stuff, and it's a lot of people to keep track of, but I mean, you pay taxes, business tax, so on and so forth. You're getting a sign built. Nobody checked up on this situation. That's one thing. They was illegal and had what's name. Now this guy done disappeared. He might be out the country already. He left his wife here to face the brunt of this. She's acting like she didn't know it was up there. She didn't, see. He was paying $200 a month. He was paying $200 a month, and you didn't know he was doing nothing illegal. He had money. Was he working in the daycare? What was his job during the day? See, there's a lot of different factors that I call cap on this whole thing. Ain't no way he's selling fentanyl. Fentanyl is a big money drug, and they don't know about it. The husband knew about it. That's why his ass ran. They charged with murder and no bond. Got him dead to rights. That's why they ain't got no bond. Husband fled. Got 2 here. He's still on the run. Hopefully they catch his dumb ass. You used a place where children can come and be, considered safe, while parents go on about their daily routine and trying to make it in this world under the guise of doing something. Guys, I don't even know what to say. They need to take this lady and this guy, and they need to bring back a lot of these old medieval punishments, because some of this stuff, it's like jail ain't working. People ain't got fear no more. You put everybody in danger, and that was the result for your greed for money. Some people, money's not everything. Some people, it's the only thing. And the thing that's messed up is, if you don't have a value, you just want to accumulate it because of greed, you'll never get nowhere in life. And this is the proof. Money's a tool. And it can get you out of a lot of jams. It can give you a lot of freedom. You can build a lot of experiences in life that you never seen, or thought you would achieve. But it's not the sum total of your existence. Here we got little boy, 8-month-old girl that almost died. Little boy's gone. Parents are wondering what happened. So they can take their child to this place. And they said this place had rave reviews. Why would you mess that up? Why would you allow somebody to mess that up? I told a story one time. I had a roommate, and I don't deal with drugs of any kind. Never had. I had a roommate one time. I told some of my live streams, just briefly. I come home one day, he got a pound of weed in the house. He don't even sell weed. He holding it for some people in some projects down the street where we was living, don't even know him. Putting me in danger. All in all, man, I hope they find this husband and bring him to justice, because that little boy should still be here. And these children that are still developing physically shouldn't have to go through this ordeal of innocently being exposed to something that shouldn't have been around them in the first place. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Take care.